I'd like to welcome you again. Ascension Academy Building Project. We are outside the school, and as you can see, the shell of the school is just about finished. We just have a slight little section of the roof to be put up, and we are finished here in May of 26. And now we are on the inside of the school. Thank God that we're ahead of schedule on that. Well, just looking at the behind me here, you can see walls already coming up and things like that. So what's happening inside the school right now? Well, we have 3 major contracts that are now here in the school doing their work, 3 contractors. The first one is the fire suppression, and then we have the electrical and HVAC, and then finally we have the mechanical. You will get a chance to see a little in this video some of the things that we're doing in this school. Again, you're going to see the walls being put up, the insulation is about to be put in, pipes are going up, the HVAC, all the heating and air conditioning is going up. So you're going to see a lot of stuff that's being done that 6 months from now, it'll be almost like this first phase of the project will be finished. And again, we ask for your generosity. Your generosity is very important. We can maybe take you a little through the building here. So we're going to show you a couple things in the building to just give you a little update in some of the work that's been done. Another important room in our school will be the music room. So right now in our school, our music classes are in the vestibule of our church. So our faithful have the opportunity to listen to our boys sing throughout the day while they're praying in the chapel. They can listen to all the mistakes and all the beautiful little voices that you hear in our school. But we'll have a very beautiful music room that will be for our new school, and I think hopefully for the future will inspire some very great composers for the Catholic Church, some great musicians, and so on. Remember, the church is for all sciences, and so our music room will be one fitting for a very beautiful school. Okay, we're now in the one of our science rooms. We will have 2 science rooms in our new school. If you look right now it's basically the shell of the science room. We have the duct work going up, the pipe work, the HVAC work, and so on. Basically what's going to happen with this room, we're going to have to put in the cabinets necessary for all the things, storage for a science room, and then the tables for all the experiments. So obviously there's going to be a lot of things, whether it's the chemistry, the biology, there's going to be a lot of things that are going to be put in here in the future. Right now you're just seeing basically the shell of the classroom. Like I said, we'll have a second one, so we will probably separate at least the chemistry and the biology rooms, but just try to imagine what we need for both of those rooms. Okay, we're now in the basement of the school, and as you can see here, we have our hallway, our hall. And what is the hall going to be used for? For the time being, it's a storm shelter, but it could also be used for other things. So primarily it's going to be used for several things. Since we don't have our cafeteria for the first phase, it will be the cafeteria of our school once the first phase is over and we're able to move into the school. Secondly, we're going to be able to rent this out for marriage celebrations, functions that people want to have for other things. So hopefully we'll be able to raise money for our school to kind of pay off these millions of dollars that we're spending on this. So that we'll have that opportunity to rent it out, again, for marriages and other kinds of celebrations. And finally, as a lot of you know in our parish, maybe you who are outside of our parish, you don't know, our church is already getting too small for us. And when we have confirmations, we'll get up to 700 people sometimes. Well, the church is not big enough for it. So if you look at the hall again, how big it is, it can fit about 800 people. So there may be times we may even have to use it for liturgical functions. So something that was not ever planned until we build a new church, if that ever happens, we may have to use this once in a while, even for liturgical functions when we have a crowd of 700, 800 people. So again, for our cafeteria for the first phase, but once we have the second phase of the project, we will have a cafeteria built for our school. Secondly, again, for parish functions, for marriage celebrations, any other functions that will take place, and finally, even for liturgical celebrations that may be necessary because of the size of the crowd. Again, I think it gives you an idea how big the school is. We are really shooting high in this project as this parish continues to grow. So I can only continue to beg you most humbly for the money that we need to continue this project.